Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome into the East Kentucky Sports Network. We are here live from Brescia University for the state tournament. The Hazard Bulldogs taking on the Greene County Dragons here, and myself, Nathan Little, joined with Greg Napier. Long trip for a ball game today, but for a game like this, I'll make it any day, Greg.
You better believe it, man. I love driving anyways, but, Owensboro's a historic town. I mean, a lot of amazing games has happened in this town, and for a first-round matchup for an All-A Classic, man, this is everything that you could ever dream for to kick this tournament off today. This is going to be fun.
Yeah, this may be one of the bigger matchups in the tournament. Hazard been ranked in the statewide polls all year long. Both of these teams come into this game with only one loss each. Someone's getting an extra one in the loss column tonight. And just to throw a loop for things, this is the only session here at Brescia University. Everything else is over at the Owensboro Sports Center. But hey, we're down here setting up for this game. Good little crowd here. Made the trip from Hazard. Completely filled the visitor side over there, and we're ready to rock. We're going to see if we can get to talk to at least Coach Holland before things get rolling here. We're about 15, 16 minutes away from pregame festivities. We are here live on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we pick for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hayden.
Mine Service Company, a trusted name for quality mine supplies, is happy to announce the opening of their new hydraulic hose division. Now you won't have to travel abroad to get hoses and fittings. Located on Highway 15 South on Willie's Way across from Applebee's in Hazard. Everything you'll need to get up and running. They even have hoses and fittings for Cat, Volvo, and Komatsu heavy equipment. Trusted for over 100 years in the mining industry. And now bringing you quality products in their new hydraulic hose division in Hazard. Mine Service Company.
Nestled in the mountains of Appalachia, along the Purpose Road, is a hidden gem, Alice Lloyd College. For 100 years, ALC has been providing opportunities.
Opportunity to learn from the best.
Opportunity to work for my education.
Opportunity to serve my community.
Opportunity to become a leader.
Opportunity to find my life's purpose.
Apply now to find your purpose at Alice Lloyd College.
Your vintage helmet turns heads. Your leather jacket has more zippers than a blue jean factory. Your fingerless gloves fit you like a, no doubt about it. Owning a motorcycle makes you look cool, but insuring it with Kentucky Farm Bureau makes you look smart. You even get a multi-policy discount if you're already a Kentucky Farm Bureau customer. Kentucky Farm Bureau, now offering motorcycle insurance.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Little Flower Clinic, and Quantum Healthcare remind you that January is Cervical Cancer Awareness Month. Cervical cancer is most frequently diagnosed in women between the ages of 35 and 44. The two most important things you can do are to get the HPV vaccine if you're eligible and to be tested regularly. This January, we encourage you to learn more about cervical health and cervical cancer prevention and take those steps to help eliminate this preventable cancer. Contact the Women's Center at Quantum Healthcare at 436-0711 or call us at Little Flower Clinic 487-9505.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we are, 13 minutes away. Media frenzy a little bit here, Greg. We've got Coach Holland deep in his interview duties today. We'll try to get you, but we also don't want to. Hey, this is a big game for the Bulldogs. Don't if it comes down to talking to us or talking to the team, we'll. I'm sure.
We'll understand tonight, but not a huge game. I think the polls that we looked at yesterday, I think Kentucky Sports Radio has Greene County, I think, 9, Hazard 5. So behind them, Clinton County ranked there. That's actually the winner of this game could possibly face Clinton County. So it's a gauntlet coming right out of the gate, Nathan. I mean, you got to beat everybody to win it. A lot of people come in and say, well, I'd love to get maybe an easier game the first round. Well, that's not happening, man. This possibly could be the game of the tournament right here. Atmosphere is going to be like we expect it to be. It's kind of feels like we're in the mountains, small gym. Hazard's crowd are packed in on one side. And, this is going to be a big-time matchup. Biggest game in the state today. Everything that I've looked at, this is the game.
All eyes on it, and this is look like the whole idea behind the Class A tournament was to give smaller schools the opportunity to compete in their region and at the statewide level, crown a champion like you would in other states and even in other sports in Kentucky. The Sweet 16 is the greatest show on hardwood, in my opinion.
Yep.
So it's nice to have this, but it's rare that you have two teams like this, playing in the first round who are also, threats to go to the big dance in March.
Yeah, I mean, I've talked to a couple of friends that I've known a long time that are high school coaches that feel that Greene County can compete for the 5th region just as well as they've done here in the Class A. And one coach that I spoke to that I've known a long time from Barron County, Warren Cunningham, played them in December, and he said they cause a lot of people trouble.
Yeah, I've looked them up. They from what I've seen, they shoot the ball well. They defend well. They're athletic, and you just look at them. Greene County's not exactly Louisville, Lexington. It's a rural community. Yep. It's a little different. Instead of the mountains, you get the plains instead, farm country. But these kids are what I like to call, country strong. I mean? You could tell that they've, they're out there working hard all year long. And it's like what you see in Eastern Kentucky a lot. And it's one of the things that I think with the Lyon County team and their state championship run last year, a lot of parallels to me because these kids they just look like they're cut from the same cloth. And they're ready to make a run, but the Bulldogs come into this one 17-1. Their only loss in the state of Kentucky. So they've done well. They've took down Ashland, a team who was a threat, who's been a constant threat in the 16th region, and seems like they're the representative from the 16th region, the Sweet 16, every year for the last several years. I think five years or so.
Yep.
So they are, Hazard took them down, and really, it wasn't exactly a blowout or anything, but Hazard, led that one for the most part.
Yeah, I mean that was one of the better first quarters I've ever seen in Memorial Gym, and I've been watching games in Memorial Gym since 78, 79. But the shooting performance, the way they executed, I mean, they came out and jumped on Ashland. I mean, Ashland fought back and had runs, but Hazard, pretty much consistently just took over from the tip. And I tell you what, I mean, this is a team that's similar to Ashland as far as that. There's a couple of Division I prospects here on Greene County's team here tonight, Nathan, just like they were with Ashland. So this is an All-A Classic matchup that I dream of, but to me, you could see this in Rupp Arena in March. This is a type of a contest and matchup that you would expect. So the All-A has had some incredible memories over the years, and some big-time teams that have went on and competed and won the Sweet 16. And these two teams here today are gonna be heard from in March, I promise you.
Absolutely. We're going to go ahead and step aside, speak to some more sponsors, get one, then come back, talk a little bit about the players, what's going to happen in this one. We are 7.5 minutes away. Teams heading back to the locker rooms. We'll be right back. Hazard versus Greene County, first round of the All-A State Tournament on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Trust is delivering on promises, and People's Bank and Trust has been doing exactly that They have the planning and the resources you need to help you take advantage of opportunities. With all the technology you need to make banking easy, your success requires vision and the resources of a bank that's on your side. That's People's Bank and Trust of Hazard. They're here for you. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Sometimes the world can be a scary place. When it comes to legal matters, most times it's hard to tell which way to turn. Trust the law office of David A. Johnson. Have you been injured? Car, coal truck, motorcycle accident, wrongful death? Insurance companies not willing to pay? David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson will fight for you. Located at 461 Main in Hazard, the best choice. Call 435-1552. Visit online at davidajohnsonlaw.com or on Facebook. This is an advertisement.
Quality Care Medical Equipment and Scrubs in Hazard can meet all your needs, from medical equipment like diabetic shoes, post-mastectomy supplies, wheelchairs, crutches, canes, walkers, and more, to a wide variety and extended size scrub uniforms like Med Couture, Healing Hands, Grey's Anatomy, and Cherokee. They also carry nursing shoes, medical accessories, Littman products, Vera Bradley, and more. Stop in and let them know how they can help you today at Quality Care Medical Equipment and Scrubs.
Looking to fast-track your career? Hazard Community and Technical College has 12-week courses designed to get you trained and ready for the workforce fast, beginning February 10th. With flexible schedules and in-demand courses, you can get in, get out, and get employed debt-free. Don't wait. Start building your future today. Call us at 606-487-3293 to learn more. Hazard Community and Technical College. We'll never underestimate you.
We're back, folks, here as the Hazard Bulldogs made the trek to Owensboro, and myself and Greg Napier, we're here too, bringing you the All-A State Tournament first round. And, Greg, one of the things that I think is really potent for the Bulldogs, you know, they've got a lot of guys that on any given night can do business offensively.
Yeah.
You know, you got Eversole who's carried the load offensively all year. Always a consistent threat, but now you've got Dalton Combs capable of absolutely raining down threes. You got Trace Kincaid coming off the bench, also knocking down threes recently. You got you know, a 14th region, you know, 14th region threat for several years since he was in 7th grade, Ridge Beverly, coming off the bench. He doesn't, you know, he's coming in, rejoining this team after several years away, but they don't really need a lot out of him. But when he's in there, you know, he's a playmaker and get things done. Tucker Johnson, big man, good touch around the basket, can put it in the hole. I mean, it's really tough to game plan for a team that can get you from all corners.
That's true. I mean, Hazard's got 6 players on this team in their career has had 20-plus nights. You know, even counting in Ridge over his career. But a guy like Tucker Johnson now is capable of giving you a 20-point night. Trace Kincaid showed that he can hit the three. I mean, so they've got a solid 8, if you will, I believe. And, you know, they're really hard to guard. And, I mean, this is going to be a strong. You and I had talked about this earlier. You know, I mean, this James and Kiyate, 2 Division I prospects. You know, they're going to play a lot of 2-2-1. They'll run and jump tonight. But they can score in a variety of ways. They can hit a lot of threes and obviously an interior threat as well. So it's very similar, man, to Hazard.
Yeah, but the thing that works against Hazard the most in this is that they don't play teams like this over in the 14th region a lot.
No.
You mentioned, you know, James Kiyate already. Eric James Jr., guard, absolutely incredible athlete. In the 2 games that I've watched to scout this team, he has absolutely ripped the rim off multiple times.
Yeah.
Kiyate and Hayden Blakeman are big men that Hazard just you don't see, these are guys that in the 14th region, they would build a team around them, and in the fifth region, that's what's happening.
Yeah, I mean, Hazard even going to Gatlinburg and playing those teams out of, outside Atlanta and things, those teams are not what this team is here. This is more conducive to like a Louisville team that you may see, even though they're from the rural part of Central Kentucky there, the way they play like really a lot like those 6th and 7th region teams. And even Hazard playing Madison Central this year, Ashland, they've not faced a team like this, Nathan. This is a monster test for them.
Yeah, I mean, Ashland, a good team, a threat. We already talk threat every year, but they don't even play. They play 5 guards.
Yes.
They play 5 in, 5 out, 0 in on offense. So that's not what you're going to get here. This team has 2 big guys trolling each side of the paint, and you got to think that Hazard would love to have Kenyon Higgins when they're playing this one.
Yeah, he's definitely, out of all the games that he's been absent, this right here is the one he's going to be missed the most. Now, if Hazard could somehow come out and come out and pound on this team kind of the way they did Ashland, which I'm hoping that's going to happen here for your Hazard fan. Man, it's going to stand a true test of time to it this game. But Higgins missed, but now Hazard's, like I said, they've got other kids. It's got to be the next man. It's got to step up. And the tradition of Hazard is carried extremely well in this tournament. So I expect nothing but a lights out matchup tonight from both sides. This is going to be fun. We're lucky to be here.
Yeah, this is the 14th Region All-A has almost been the Hazard Invitational over the years, but. And you mentioned, if they come out, have that big first quarter, if Hazard gets up on a team, they're so disciplined, they're so smart, they're so savvy, they don't really give up. They don't really give up big leads.
No, I mean, a 7-point Hazard lead to pretty much the rest of the people that they play is like a 20-point lead. Somehow, Al's he's a savant when it comes to that part of the game. And, so he gets a 7 to 8, 10-point lead on you. It's tough to come back, Nathan.
Absolutely. Folks, we're going to step aside. When we come back, we'll get you starting lineups. Tip this one off. Greene County versus the Hazard Bulldogs here. First round of the All-A State Tournament on that.
East Kentucky Carpet One has been serving Eastern Kentucky for more than 45 years, and we are proud to say that we are still here with the same quality family-owned business. We have experience in commercial and residential properties with a fully stocked warehouse. We also have access to luxury vinyl waterproof flooring, tile, carpet, and much more. Professional installation is also available. Stop by East Kentucky Carpet at 204 Willie's Way or give us a call at 606-439-3858. East Kentucky Carpet One.
Get moving again with Hazard ARH Orthopedics' full range of services to diagnose, treat, and repair bones, joints, and connective tissue. Our skilled surgeons and healthcare providers use the latest techniques to help you regain mobility. From knees and hips to shoulders and elbows, we offer both non-surgical treatments and advanced surgical options, including minimally invasive procedures and joint replacements. Don't let pain hold you back. Call Hazard ARH Orthopedics at 487-7649. ARH, more for Appalachia.
First Trust Bank now has instant issue debit cards. If your debit card is lost or stolen, has a damaged strip or chip, we can replace it quickly and get you back to your busy life in an instant. Nobody can afford to wait 7 to 10 days for a new debit card, and now you don't have to with First Trust Bank's instant issue debit cards. A quick solution to our customers' needs is another reason to look at us first for a bank you can trust. First Trust Bank, member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. Instant issue subject to customer eligibility requirements.
Nothing goes along with sports better than pizza. And nobody does pizza like Papa John's. Right now, you can dig into a delicious large Papa John's pizza with up to 5 toppings or a Papa John's specialty pizza for just $14. Just mention the code 14ANY. That's 14ANY when you place your online or call-in order. $14 for a large 5-topping or specialty pizza. Delivery available at your local Papa John's in Hazard, Pikeville, or Paintsville. Just what the doctor ordered, 24 hours a day. One Stop Market in Stinnett. Whether your car needs a fill up or you need a fill up, One Stop Market has just what you need. Hamburgers, hoagies, Philly cheesesteak, and pizza, plus an incredible breakfast menu. Short orders prepared around the clock. Gasoline, food, groceries. The name says it all. One Stop Market in Stinnett, a Friends of Coal business. Stop in and see Amy and the crew. Your business is always sincerely appreciated. One Stop Market.
Folks, we're back here at the All-A State Tournament, the All-A Classic. Boys basketball, Hazard Bulldogs taking on Greene County, and we are getting ready for starting lineups here. Starting up for the Hazard Bulldogs, going to be the typical starting lineup. Number 2, Dalton Combs. Guard number 4, Nick Ratliff. Number 5, Evan Eversole. Number 13, Seth Cottle. Number 22, Tucker Johnson, coached by Al Holland. Bulldogs in the white jerseys, gold lettering, and navy trim. Greene County. Starting off, number 2, a guard, Cooper Stone. Number 4, a forward, Modi Yate. Number 5, a guard, Eric James Jr. Number 12, a guard, Jaden Marr. At number 24, forward, Hayden Blackman. They're rocking, looks like the gray jerseys, green and white lettering. And we're about ready to get started, Greg.
Kind of almost like Jenkins' uniform in some ways. I want to give a big shout out to Dr. Dale Williams at East Kentucky Chiropractic Care Center, who takes care of all of our great athletes back at home and us here on the airwaves as well. Tuned in tonight. And note on an injury front, with Kenyon Higgins. Do you know the timetable, Nathan, that's going to keep him out of performance here? I mean, what are you hearing?
He told me a couple weeks ago, 4 to 6 weeks. Wow. So I guess we're looking at if my sense of time is correct, and that was a couple weeks ago, it should be 2 to 4 weeks away. Probably, if I had to take a guess, 2 weeks away from probably, actually getting out and practicing, moving around, and then closer to 4 weeks away from actually getting out there on the floor.
I'll tell you what, man, the gym's packed. You're right downtown Owensboro, right next to the Bluegrass Museum. That was a great edition of our anthem here. You've never heard that. I've never heard that. That was pretty special, man.
National anthem on banjo. Yeah. Owensboro known for the bluegrass music out here. They got a big bluegrass festival. Passed by the exit to Beaver Dam on here.
Exactly.
Oh, here we go. Tipped off, and Kiate going to control the tip. We'll tip it back to Cooper Stone, and we are off and running with Greene County with the basketball, starting things off, looking to dump it down low, but Hazard denying the ball right now. Hazard in a zone for not the first time this year, but not often.
Yeah, looks like a 2-3 here. That's a good matchup for Hazard.
Down to the big man, swinging it out corner. Going to take a step inside, misses the jumper, and here we go. Bulldogs with the basketball. Seth Cottle with it in hand. 7:20 to go. 0-0. Dalton Combs with the basketball. And he throws it away. Run out for the Dragons. 2-0 with 7:05 to play. And Ratliff was the intended target there, but he didn't come meet the ball, Greg.
Now, Jaden Marr just stepping in the passing lane there and scoring. I mean, not the ideal start Hazard wants right here. Too much, right now, almost being passive. They got to be more aggressive here, getting this game started. That is a big thing, I believe, for Hazard. They got to come out and jump on them.
They just turned the ball over there under pressure. They have 2 turnovers in 1 minute, Greg, and that's unheard of to start the game for the Bulldogs. But here we go. Greene County with the basketball. Blakeman, backdoor Cottle shuts it down, but that man had murder on his mind, Greg. That was a design play to get the dunk, but Cottle scouts it out and gets the steal.
Yeah, that's a great play by Seth Cottle.
To Ratliff, left wing. Bulldogs have it. Down 2. Cottle, mid-range turnaround. He's got it. 2-2 with 6:25 on the clock in the first.
I'd love to see him do more of that. Get in the middle of that zone right there. He's the guy that really can be the salvation against the zone.
Cooper Stone, right side to James Jr. To Kuyate. Can't get the shot to go. Oh, and Bulldogs can't control the rebound. And Eric James going to re-trigger the offense. Top of the key. Bulldogs still in that zone. They go left side to Cooper Stone. Back to James Jr. for 3. No good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Ripped away by Stone. He fires the 3. In and out. Can't get it to go. And out of bounds. Going to go to the Bulldogs. 5:45 to go in the first. And they took lucky to get away without giving up a basket there. Multiple good-looking shot attempts from the Dragons.
Hazard, our defensive board's got to be very, very important for them tonight.
Cottle with the basketball, top of the key, working on Kuyate. Right side to Ratliff, wing to Cottle in the corner, puts it on the floor, finds Ratliff. They swing it around to Combs, 4-3. Count them up.
Oh, man.
5-2 with 5:20 to go in the first. Hazard's first lead of the game.
Well, you talking about putting an exclamation point against that zone. You know, you see Combs doing what he does.
You go, James Jr. has it left wing, guarded by Combs, loses the handle for a second, picks it back up into the lane, kicks it around. No shot. Corner 3. Oh, it is good. The big man stepping out, tying things up. Kuyate.
Kuyate, a Division I prospect, 6'7" with arms. This matchup between he and Eversole is going to be fun tonight.
Eversole takes it all the way in, can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. And I think they're going to say Eversole stepped out of bounds.
Yeah.
So it's going to be Dragon ball. 5-5, 4:39 to go, first quarter. Here at the All-A Classic. Stone has it, high post to Kuyate. Oh, hits the wide open man for 3. Count them up. Jaden Marr gives the Dragons the 8-5 lead with 4:20 to go in the first.
Just a little pin down right there. Marr coming off the block there. Nice looking shot.
Combs to Ratliff for the Bulldogs. He's got it deep on the right side. Finds Cottle. Right corner. Jab step. And they're going to say he was fouled as they had James on him and Kuyate shadowing him.
Yeah.
They're going to get the hand check.
And looking at the scout report, they're going to try to run and jump a lot tonight too, Nathan. So Hazard's going to have to be really aware of that, and I'm sure they are.
Calling to Kyle Combs coming off a screen. That time they cover him up. He's got to get rid of it. Under 4 to play in the first now. 8-5 Bulldogs. Cottle has it. Deep on the right side. He finds Ratliff coming off a screen, and he is covered up. Eversole, pump fake, puts it on the floor. Has to get rid of it. Cottle, top of the key, 3. Can't get it to go. Ratliff, offensive rebound for the Bulldogs. 3:36 to play into Eversole. Eversole, drop step, can't get the shot to go. The Dragons coming the other way with a 3-point lead, and they're going fast. Stone, good-looking pass until the big man, Tucker Johnson, gets low, gets his hands on it, and Bulldogs going to come up with the turnover.
Good read there by Tucker Johnson's always got his hands around the basketball.
Cottle screen from Eversole, gets the switch. And he is spin move. Oh, to the rack, put it in, 8-7. Bulldogs cut it to 1 with 3 minutes to go in the first.
That's a nice one-on-one move there from Cottle. Scoring over Kuyate right there at the basket.
8-7. And stolen away by Eversole. Ratliff tracks it down as it's knocked away. Finds Cottle. Bulldogs chance to take the lead with a basket here. Combs puts it on the floor, pulls up, can't get it to go. And that's going to be a foul against the Dragons, I believe.
Yeah.
Yep. Just a little jersey tug on Eversole, and that's going to be Bulldog ball under their own basket.
And over the years, these fifth region teams that we've seen and you've called in the state tournament, they are always aggressive. This team staying right to par there, Nathan.
Cottle with the ball into the lane, leaves it off for Ratliff, over to Combs. Left side to Eversole. He's going to step out, shoot the three, nails it, 10-8. Bulldogs back on top by 2 with 2:20 to go in the first.
Evan Eversole is a nightmare of a matchup for about anybody that Hazard's going to go up against.
Stone has it for the Dragons, left side to James Jr., top of the key, drives all the way to the basket, tie ball game. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Cottle with the basketball. Bulldogs trying to break the stalemate.
Hazard's really really controlling the tempo right now too, Nathan.
Johnson has it top of the key, staring at the defense. They're playing off of him. He's not going to shoot that. Eversole gets it, splits 2 to the rack, off the backboard it in for 2. 1:40 to go in the first. Hazard on top by 2.
Well, I tell you what, that's a man's move right there, shielding the defense off, finish with the left hand. That's a big-time All-State play right there from Evan Eversole.
Stone has it, left wing, backs up, top of the key of Blakeman. Blakeman to James. James trapped under the basket. They work it back around to Blakeman for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebound, knocked out of bounds. No, Eric James going to track it down. He finds Kuyate for 3. Back iron, no good. Rebounded by the Dragons. Blakeman blocked by Johnson. Going to be Green County basketball, 1:06 to play here in the first. They trail by 2, and checking into the game is going to be Tanner Willis.
Both teams crashing the board extremely well.
Oh, lob play to Blakeman, and Hazard was still trying to get things sorted out on the inbounds play, and they pull a fast one to tie the game up 12 apiece.
Just a great little lob play, like you said there. Great execution.
Cottle with the basketball for the Bulldogs. Screen from Eversole. He's going to step back. Can't get it to go. Gets the offensive rebound. Puts it up and in. Follows his shot and gives the Bulldogs the lead with under 40 to play in the first.
That's just perfect right there. Execution from Seth Cottle. Don't give up on your shot right there, and a great move.
Here we go. Green County going to take it nice and slow. Left side to Willis. They work it high post to James. He takes the shot, and he's going to miss it. He's going to take the high bounce over top of the backboard, out of bounds. So Hazard ball. They're going to have a chance to build on this lead with 16 seconds on the clock.
Jan, kind of like, what Coach Holland here is this game plan here too. James, not the great three-point shooter. He's going to make them a believer that he can make those shots from 15 to 18 feet. He's a great driver right there. But going back to on Hazard's side, Green County's going to make Tucker Johnson make them a believer tonight. But Tucker Johnson can make those shots. You're just going to have the confidence, step in there at the free throw line and knock those shots down.
Deacon James checking back into the game for the Dragons. Johnson going to throw the ball into Cottle for the Bulldogs.
Still got the basketball kind of wedged up there.
Okay.
Of course, now we're broadcasting right on YouTube, Nathan. Is that right? And 101.1 and WSGS Facebook.
Yeah, you can see if you're listening online. You can see some pictures and also chat with fellow Bulldogs fans from across this country. And here we go. 15 seconds to go. Hazard leads by 2 here in the first. Top of the key, Ratliff has it. And trying to get it to Combs for the 3. It's stolen away. 5 seconds on the clock. Blakeman up, ties it for the Dragons. 1 second on the clock. Cottle going to launch it at the buzzer. No good. After 1, we are all knotted up at 14. We'll be right back. All-A State Tournament on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales is located on the Combs Road in the former 84 Lumber Building. Come and see their huge selection of mobile home parts, including doors, windows, roofing, guttering, and lots more. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales, a family-owned business serving Southeast Kentucky for many years. Come say hi or call their friendly, knowledgeable staff at 435-7639. That's 435-7639. Perry Vinyl and Metal Sales on the Combs Road in Hazard.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy of Hyden is your one-stop community healthcare destination. When you visit their store, you receive the personalized service you deserve with the convenience you need. They offer in-store immunizations, wellness screenings, and medication consultations. Their new mobile medication refill app makes filling your family's prescriptions easier than ever. They even offer limited delivery services. It's all right here for you at the Medicine Shop Pharmacy on Main Street in Hyden, 606-672-8705.
Welcome back to the All-A State Tournament, folks. 14-14, Hazard Greene County tied after one. Greg, we knew this was going to be a good one, and it does not disappoint up to this point.
No, I mean, both teams going to give us a big show here tonight, and right off the bat, it's been everything we could want.
Eversole, he's blocked, met at the rim, and here we go, Greene County in transition. Stone, corner three, no good. Bulldogs track down the rebound. 14-14, 7:38 to go, first half. The Greene County Dragons not shy about shooting the basketball, not shooting incredible from beyond the arc, but if those start to fall, you got to be ready for it with the Bulldogs.
Both teams move the ball exceptionally well.
Beverly left side to Cottle. Cottle in the lane, back to Johnson. Fakes the three off to Cottle. He shoots the three, rims out, no good. Rebounded by Blakeman. Here comes the Dragons, tie game. Eric James cut off by Combs. Top of the key to Blakeman. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Under 7 to play. 14-14. Cottle in transition. Steps back. Going to fire the three. No good. Back iron. Rebounded by the Dragons. They take over. Tie ball game. 6:45 to go. Second quarter. James off to Stone. And they will bring this one up slow for once.
I think Hazard would really want that possession back, man. Keontae out of the game. Really give Eversole a chance to get in there and work block to block, too, against this lineup they've got.
They work it around, find the wide open three, back iron, no good. That was Blakeman, the big man. And here's Beverly in transition. Works his way inside and gets it to go. Tough shot. Draws the contact, goes up in the air, shields it, and just off the window and in. 16-14, 6:09 to go here in the first half.
Just a great play there by Beverly as well. Geez, good play.
Down low to Blakeman. He fires it over the rim. No good. And now the Bulldogs. Beverly says, give it to me. I want to go.
Yeah, he's the guy you want to have it, to control the ball here when he's in the game, man. He makes a lot of things happen.
Eversole, a dime to Combs. He leaves it short. And here comes the Dragons. 5:40 to go. They trail by 2. Over in the corner, dribbling it out, is James. James leaves it off for Stone, and they'll get back to it. Stone calls the play. Bulldogs back in that zone. James, top of the key, he calls for it. Got a screen to his right from Blakeman. He takes it. Passes on the shot. Back to Blakeman, back to James. Pump fake, into the lane, cut off. They work it to Blakeman. Another three from the big man. Can't get it to go. Just not there from the three-point line. Beverly up ahead to Combs. Combs cut off. Back to Beverly. Beverly dribbles into the lane. Teardrop. Can't get it to go. Draws the foul, though. Headed to the free throw line. 16-14. Under 5 to play in the second quarter. And Beverly going to shoot 2 from the line.
So reliable. So patient. And he's a guy that I really believe is the link for this team to have some massive success this year. I mean, his experience and his passing ability is just like a great scorer. He made 2 passes there against Breathitt County that was Division I passes, man, that really kind of escalated that lead. It's kind of coming in here and doing the same thing. He finishes around the basket now, pump fake, gets himself on the line. He just a lot of good things happen when he's in the game.
Makes the first free throw, 17-14, 4:56 on the clock. Second free throw up, front iron, no good. He has had some lapses from the free throw line in his career, but also had moments where he's as good as anybody.
Yeah.
Here comes the Dragons. Blakeman inside, can't get it to go. Rebound out of bounds, going to go to the Bulldogs.
And Hazard's really, containing the board right now. They're not giving Greene County a lot of second chances. I mean, I'm really impressed with the Bulldogs here on defensive side of the rebounds early on in the stage.
Cottle going to bring it up for the Bulldogs. 4:30 on the clock, 17-14 here in the first half. Beverly with the basketball, directing traffic. He goes left side to Kincaid, over to Johnson. Towards the cornerback. They swing it back around to Kincaid off the screen. Wow. Nails it, 20-14 with 4:14 to go in the first half. Here come the Dragons. Feeling some pressure, largest deficit of the game for them. Stone has it, calling the play. He's coming up the left side. Top of the key to Willis. Willis to the corner to Marr. Can't get anything going. Back to him. He's going to fire the three. No good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. And up ahead to Cottle. Cottle does not have numbers. Going to hold up. Find Beverly. Beverly looking for the open man. He finds Kincaid for a no. 14 timeout Greene County with 3:37 to go first half. Bulldogs by 9. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Looking to move into the home of your dreams or upgrade your current space? At Hyden Citizens Bank, we make it easy with several options for home mortgages, refinancing packages, and home equity loans. With over 100 years of service to Leslie County, HCB is deeply committed to helping our community prosper and grow. And nothing strengthens a community like helping a family buy a home. Our dedicated team is here to offer dependable support and exceptional customer service every step of the way. Give us a call at 672-2344 today. Hyden Citizens Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Take it.
We're back, folks. 23-14 Bulldogs by 9. Greg and Kincaid off the bench. He's just an X factor.
Yeah, he is, man. He and Beverly really has kind of excelled this team since Christmas, I think. But, I mean, you come down on a set play there. He squares up, knocks the shot down, and then there against in that last set right there. Kincaid is a massive factor and has it going forward. But he and Beverly right now is really crept this lead up, Nathan. So that's just another notch to produce. And that's what championship teams do, man.
Yeah, it's Beverly with it's a 9-point run from. It was 14-14. Beverly gets the 2, gets the free throw, then 2 threes from Kincaid. It's a 9-0 run, all Hazard's bench, and that's tough to deal with. Here's Greene County. Stone, lid on the basket, battle for the rebound. Greene County comes up with it. Stone, top of the key, thought about the 3, hands it off to Blakeman. Blakeman into the lane, can't get it to go. Battle for the rebound. Blakeman comes up with another offensive board. Down low, can't get it to go to James. Top of the key, Blakeman for 3, cannot get it to fall. Offensive board, Greene County. Foul going to the free throw line. As if you're the Bulldogs, you got to be frustrated. You can't track down an offensive rebound. But on those jumpers like that, the ball, long rebound, you just got to track them down.
You got to track them down. You got to box out. Everybody's got to box out and go after the basketball right there. It's something Hazard cannot have tonight right there, because you don't want to put these kids on the free throw line. They're a very good free throw shooting team. But so far up into that last possession, Hazard's controlled the backboard.
And Stone foul, goes to the free throw line, hits a pair. So the 9-0 run now at a 9-2 run. Beverly with the basketball for the Bulldogs. Under 3 to play in the half. They lead it by 7. Cottle, top of the key. He's got James on it. Left side to Beverly to the corner. Johnson fakes the 3. We find Beverly back on the left wing. He's going to dribble out and reset the offense from the logo. High post to Johnson. Johnson over to Eversole. Kincaid off a screen. He's being harassed now after 2 in a row. He finds Cottle, elevates, puts it in. Tough shot, 25-16 elbow. Jay Good with 2:15 to go in the first half.
8 passes and a wide open jumper right there. That is success, my friends.
James working on Cottle, swings it around to Stone for 3, nails it, 25-19.
He's a guy you can't afford to get hot here if you're Hazard.
Actually, Blakeman on the 3, which he's been firing, not ashamed of it.
No, sir.
And here we go, 25-19, Bulldogs by 6, 1:45 on the clock. If you're Greene County, a run right here to get this one down from that 9-point deficit going into halftime would give you some much-needed momentum. Kincaid with it for the Bulldogs. To Cottle. Cottle at the logo, directs traffic. Finds Beverly in the corner. Beverly dribbles out. Scans the defense, finds Kincaid over to Cottle, left wing, 1:25 on the clock. 25-19 Bulldogs, first half. Back to the logo and over to Kincaid. This Greene County fans coming alive for this defense. Kincaid being harassed. He gets loose and going to be fouled from behind by Stone, I believe.
What's great about that offensive set right there, they took off nearly 50 seconds, Nathan. I mean, it's almost, like a stall possession in a way, but wanted to look to get that man open. But that's the killer that Hazard has in them, man. They can just rip your heart out with those little possessions there. It could last a minute there offensively.
Yep, 1:10 on the clock, 25-19 Bulldogs. And officials getting things lined out. It's going to be ball out of bounds from the sideline, side out. Combs going to throw it in. He's back into the game. He checked in for Tucker Johnson. So Bulldogs going guard heavy this last possession or two. They get it to Eversole. Eversole going against Chiate, and Chiate bodies up to him, gets called for the foul. Not a lot of contact there, Greg, but both those guys are banging.
Yeah, I mean, you got 6'5" against 6'7" athletes, but Eversole, his body, man, the strength that this kid has is. He's one of the strongest players in Kentucky. It's a tough matchup for anyone.
Oh, and into Eversole up for two, easy. 27-19, 1 minute to play in the first half. Bulldogs by 8. And here comes the Dragon. Stone has it at the logo. Chiate calling for it high post, but he's got 3 sets of eyes on him. They're working around to Stone for 3. No good. Rebounded by James, but stolen away. Stolen back. Dragons up and in. Blakeman, 5 straight points for him. 27-21 Bulldogs with 32 seconds left in the half. You know they'd love to get the last shot up, but nearly thrown away, but knocked out of bounds by Marr. It's going to be Bulldog ball, 24 seconds. 24 seconds is nothing for them, Greg.
No. Big, important possession here from Hazard, man.
Into Combs, but he throws it away. Blakeman on a breakaway, and he's going to be fouled hard. Not in the act of shooting, but they'll have a chance to cut this. It's already a 2-possession lead. Can cut it to maybe 2 or 3 going into half with a basket. With a basket.
I mean, it's watch Blakeman right here on a curl, maybe 2 out of bounds here to get a shot in the corner.
Here we go. Ball in, knocked out of bounds, going to the Bulldogs.
It's good defense by the Bulldogs there against this out-of-bounds play. Of course, who do you go to, Nathan, down the stretch? Hazard's got really 5 players that can score here.
They're going to Eversole. He's handed it off to Beverly. Yeah. And I think that it'll be Beverly, Eversole here with a little action. He's going to go straight ISO with Eversole. He's going to fire one at the buzzer. No good. Here's one at the buzzer going the other way. Just to the side of the rim. 27-21, your halftime score. Bulldogs led by as many as 9. They lead by 6 at the half. We'll be right back on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
At TVS, we've been working hard preparing for the future. Well, the future is now. TVS offers digital cable, digital phone service, high-speed internet, and a fiber optic infrastructure. We're a local company putting money back into our local economy while supporting our local schools and organizations. What about those other guys? You know, those big out-of-town companies. What have they done for you lately? Mountain people serving mountain people. TVS 606-439-3167.
Are you or a loved one managing diabetes? At the Mary E. Martin Diabetes Center, located at Primary Care Centers of Eastern Kentucky, we provide personalized, comprehensive care from a team of skilled local providers you can trust. Dr. John Jones, Dr. Kendall Bowling, and Larissa Miller provide personalized diabetes management plans, diabetic foot care, and insulin pump clinic, and much more. Take control control of your diabetes with the support of caring professionals close to home. Call us today at 606-439-1300.
They are the electric motor headquarters, Maggard Electric, Southeast Kentucky's #1 to repair or replace your small electric motors. Maggard Electric is ESA approved. They can replace air compressor motors, swimming pool pumps, heating and cooling motors, motors for heat pumps, air conditioners, and so much more. Over 300 electric motors in stock, and if they don't have it, they can get it. Maggard Electric, still strong, still serving Southeast Kentucky, located 6 miles north of Hazard on Highway 15. Open 7:30 till 4, Monday through Friday, 436-6886.
With the Perry County Public Library card, you can check out books, movies, magazines, ebooks, as well as use their online databases that allow you to take online classes, repair your auto, or research your family history. Visit the library at 289 Black Gold Boulevard, Hazard, Kentucky. Call them at 606-436-2475 or visit their website, perrycountylibrary.org, for more information. The Perry County Public Library, your source for information, education, and entertainment.
Santa is helping you tech the halls this season with the Santa Bundle from Appalachian Wireless. Get up to or over $1,000 off in savings on select devices on a new or renewed line with the Appalachian Advantage, Unlimited, or Mix and Match plans. Stop into any Appalachian Wireless location and get the details on how you can save and save big. Up to or over $1,000 off. Ask for the Santa Bundle because we are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
If your pipes are broke, your hot water's a joke. Who you gonna call? Hot Gully! And your drains won't drain, driving you insane. Who can you call? Hot Gully! Call 233-5936. Call 233-5936. You better call Todd.
We're back here, folks. 27-21 Bulldogs by 6 at the half here at the All-A State Tournament. First round from Brescia University. Couple notes for you folks listening along or watching on Facebook, YouTube. We cannot have video. They have a streaming partner here and lock all media outlets out to just audio only. So we're doing everything in our power. You know, anything that they'll let us do, we'll do. We aggravated them until they moved us from the top down to the bottom. Got us, you know, we're here for you. Also, if there's anybody posting links saying, "Oh, here, watch the video here on our Facebook page," it's a spam. They're going to steal your money, steal your credit card information. Don't do it. Nope. We fight that battle all the time. But on the hardwood right now, it's a 6-point lead for the Bulldogs. Greg, you got the stats. Anything sticking out to you?
Well, I mean, rebounding wise, I mean, 15-14, which kind of really, I thought we would see a rebounding battle tonight, and I wanted to kind of give the edge to Hazard, but it's still, like I said, it's 15-14. Hazard with 12 defensive rebounds. Check this out. Now, as far as statistics from the floor, Greene County 8 of 28. Hayden Blackman 4 of 15. Jaden Marr 2 of 2 sticking out. Cooper Stone, a guy that can shoot it, is 0 for 4 here. So Hazard kind of containing, though, Eric James Jr. and Keontae as well. So, but looking on the Hazard side of things, Hazard shooting the ball extremely well, 11 of 20, from the 2-point line, and 3-point line 4 of 8. Free throw, they've just got 2 free throws up here. So, I mean, Hazard, just has to come out, be more assertive, I think, in the paint coming out in the third quarter. But points in the paint, Greene County 10, Hazard 12. Second chance points, Greene County 6, Hazard 2. Fast break points, Greene County 2 versus Hazard 0. That surprised me a little bit. Bench points, all Hazard, 9-0. You talked about Kincaid and Beverly, what the boost that they gave them. 3 lead changes, but the largest lead, early on by Greene, but Hazard since the 3-minute 46-second mark, really kind of slowed things down there as far as an offensive position. So too, just kind of way their offensive was the continuity of it, just kind of stalled. But, I mean, this is a good defensive team from Greene County. But Hazard's got to come away feeling pretty good with a 6-point lead there, Nathan, here.
Yeah, I mean, 6-point lead. They led by as many as 9. I'm sure they'd love to have held on to that lead. One thing that's sticking out to me, Greene County, Hazard 2 for 3. Or wait, that's first quarter. For the game, they are 3-point field goals, 2 for 6 in the first quarter, 1 for 9 in the second. Shooting 20% from 3. Hazard 2 for 3 in the first, 2 for 5 in the second. Shooting 50% from 3. And, you know, this isn't basketball rocket science, Greg, and I don't pretend to be a basketball rocket scientist. But Hazard, I could see that Coach Holland knew that what could be an issue for him was the length and the strength of the guys down low. So they've opted to play this zone and just try to pack it in, don't let anything happen on the inside, and then rotate, switch, get a hand in front of the three-point shooters. So far, that's worked, Greg, because they're shooting, by my count here, you know, for the entire game, 3 for 15.
Yeah.
3 for 15. Now, if they get comfortable and knock down some shots in the second half, things get interesting all of a sudden.
Yeah, I mean, some of the reports that I'd seen early on this week that they like to get up 33s a game, kind of like what UK wants to do.
Halfway there.
Yeah, so, I mean, so they're playing true to the scouting report. You know, Hazard's dodged a couple bullets, so they've had a couple shots go in and out there, Greene County. But, you know, Hazard's the aggressor right now. To me, I just think Evan Everso can be the big key factor of just putting this team on his back inside the paint and really causing a lot of damage. And when they start doubling him, then Dalton Combs, Trace Kincaid, even we've seen Ratliff can knock down some shots, Cottle, even Beverly. I still believe Beverly in this game is going to step up and knock down the three. I got to believe that. So Hazard, I think, you know, Evan Everso has to be the main offensive focus here going into this third quarter.
Yeah, let's go ahead and take our final halftime break. 27-21. Bulldogs by 6 at the half on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Dig into a delicious deal at Fazoli's. Your favorite Fazoli's pastas are now just $4 for a limited time only. Enjoy tasty spaghetti with marinara sauce, hearty spaghetti with meat sauce, or creamy and cheesy fettuccine with Alfredo sauce for only $4. Yes, you heard right, just $4. These dishes include our signature garlic breadsticks, which are unlimited when you dine in. Big flavor, bigger value. Get these $4 pastas today only at Fazoli's.
Don't spend another minute suffering from pain. Let the staff at Fugit Family Chiropractic provide you with the leading-edge technology and proven techniques for optimum pain relief and minimal recovery time. If you suffer from chronic neck or lower back pain, headaches, herniated or bulging discs, or even degenerative disc disease, let our highly knowledgeable and experienced team help you. Fugit Family Chiropractic in Hazard and Whitesburg. No referral needed, and walk-ins are welcome.
Your hometown's where you want to raise your family.
For Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram, here's Daryl Billings.
0% financing for up to 72 months. Huge rebates, great trade-in allowances, and accommodating friendly service is what we're all about at Tanner Dodge in Stanton. We'll go the extra mile to get you the best deal possible and make your buying experience positive. Over 83% of the people we have sold to in the past few years have returned to buy from us again. Come see why. You'll be glad you did.
Come home to savings. Tanner Dodge Chrysler Jeep.
Are you a caregiver of an adult age 21 or over with physical or mental disabilities? LKLP Compassionate Hearts Adult Day Health Care is a source of support for individuals and families in need of supervised care Monday through Friday, providing professional, social, health, and recreation services in a safe and supervised environment. Compassionate Hearts offers caregivers an alternative to nursing home care for their loved ones. Accepting new clients now. Call 606-436-8700 or visit lklp.org to set up a visit.
James, a quick 2 to start the second half. We're off and running, and the Dragons pulling up the full court pressure. Cottle for 3 for the Bulldogs. Can't get it to go. 27-23, and the Dragons can cut it to a single possession right here, Greg. Blakeman with the ball to the corner. 3 on the way from Marr. No good. Rebounded by the Bulldogs.
Well, that's a
stolen away.
Hazard's got to hang on to those balls right there. The defensive basketball right here. Hazard has to step up and get those loose balls.
Marr to the corner. 3 on the way. Blakeman, he gets it to go. 27-26. 1-point ball game with under 7 to play in the third quarter.
It was 4 of 15 in the first half, and coming out right now, he's showing he's not shy at all.
Combs with the basketball for the Bulldogs. To the top of the key, they work it around the Cottle. 3-pointer on the way, left wing, can't get it to go, rebounded. The Dragons can take the lead for the first time since the first quarter. Up in, and there we go, James, he is jacked. Timeout Hazard will keep it right here as a 7-0 run to start the second half, and it's just straight up intensity. They come out, get a quick 2, and they're pressing and get 2 back-to-back turnovers. Just relentless, Greg.
Yeah, you cannot come out, be passive at all. That's kind of what Hazard's done here. You kind of, you got that 6-point lead. You want to kind of lean on that a little bit, but then Greene County is not going away with a fight right there. And something that you cannot allow them to do is run like that. I mean, you saw James there. That's what he wants to score off this transition. And Hazard has to get back to controlling the offensive tempo.
Here we go, folks. 28-27. A 1-point lead for the Dragons. Hazard, they made their run in the first half. Greene County making their run now. Hazard looking to answer. Nearly stolen away. Up ahead, Ratliff on a breakaway. Blows the layup. I probably should have held that up, Greg.
I think so, right there. It's
Marr to James for 3. Front iron, no good. Bulldogs pull off the pass up ahead to Ratliff on another breakaway, and he's going to be fouled. Aggression from Nick Ratliff.
Well, we're seeing that 2-2-1 press that we talked about early on in the pregame. Now in the third quarter, showing its face, and Hazard's just got to control that, be under control. And Hazard can't score on the break as well as anybody in the state.
6:10 to go, third quarter. Bulldog basketball. They trail by 1 for the first time since the first quarter. Cottle guarded by James. To Ratliff for 3, can't get it to go. Everso, offensive board, working on Kuyate, blocked, sent backwards to James. Here come the Dragons, up 1, 5:50 on the clock in the third. James leaves it off for Blakeman. Blakeman into the lane, elevates, can't get it to go. On rebound, puts it back, can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Bulldogs off to Cottle, and Dragons not going to press off the missed shot.
No, they're going to try to run and jump now, though, Nathan. Watch.
Yeah. Try to go for the trap. Ratliff thought about the 3 to Eversole. Pump fake into the lane, up off the glass, no good. Offensive board for Eversole, and he's fouled going to the free throw line. And he's got 2 offensive rebounds back-to-back, blocked off the first one, and then fouled off the second one, Greg.
I love that. Get him going downhill against Kuyate. I think he can get him in foul trouble. That is Hazard's, I think, bread and butter against this run and jump here situation that we're seeing with Greene County.
Free throw good. 28-28, 5:21 to go in the third. Kuyate had 1 foul in the first half. That's his second.
Every never so can get you in foul trouble quick, as you know.
Makes the free throw. 29-28. Here comes Stone and the Dragons. Right side to Marr, back to Stone, top of the key. They work it inside. High post to James. It's stripped away by Ratliff. Ratliff pushing it, and he's going to be fouled. And he is absolutely putting his head down in transition and says, I'm going to the rack, and you're going to have to block. You're going to have to block it, foul me something, but I'm not stopping.
He's an excellent finisher. He's shown here against this pressure here that he wants to get to the basket here and get himself on the free throw line there. Athletic as anybody on this floor, so that's good to see from Nick.
He's going to have a shot at a couple easy ones from the free throw line. Gets the first one to go. 30-28. Bulldogs on top by 2 as Kuyate going to check out. And coming into the game for him is Houston Hodges. First time we've seen him today. Ratliff, 5:06 to play, trying to give the Bulldogs a 3-point lead here in the third, and he does it. Hazard, quick little 4-0 run, 5 minutes on the clock in the third. They lead by 3. Greene County with the ball.
Hazard back into that 2-3 zone, Nathan.
And the Dragons going to lose it. Try to go to Hodges, and he couldn't handle the pass. Hodges, big kid. You know, it's a big, strong kid out there.
Oh, he is.
He's going to have the task of guarding Eversole. Right now, screened off by Cottle. They're working around to Johnson, top of the key to Cottle. He's going to fire the 3, left wing. Nails it. 6-point lead for the Bulldogs. 34-28, 4:33 to go in the third quarter. Top of the key, Blakeman, left side. Tamar back to Blakeman, right side to Stone. He's going to fire the 3, rattles it in. Answers back, 34-31. Bulldog ball, 4:20 on the clock.
Yeah, punches being thrown early here in this quarter, man, and this is fun to watch here, Nathan.
Eversole, top of the key. He's got a screen from Cottle. He goes to his left, leaves it off for Combs, and thrown away by Johnson. Just tried to force it inside. Blakeman, Euro step in transition, fouled, going to the free throw line with under 4 to play in the third.
And this is the thing I always tell folks, you got to trust your work. You know, and Tucker Johnson is a absolutely capable shooter from the 15-foot area there. And they're daring him to shoot. I mean, Tucker just needs to take a step up and knock those shots down.
Blakeman gets the free throw to go as Kiyate checks back into the game. And 3:57 on the clock. Blakeman going to shoot another one, trying to cut it to 1.
Greene County most likely will press here.
He gets it to go, and they set up the press. Hazard leads by 1. James guarding Cottle, full court.
Good
Just
matchup.
full court, man-to-man. Cottle gets across the timeline, finds Ratliff, left wing. Over to Combs, coming off the screen. Can't get the 3 to go. Eversole fighting for the rebound, but Kiyate gets it up ahead to Stone. 3:35 on the clock, 34-33 Bulldogs. Blakeman, left side, dumps it down to James, up off the window, no good. Bulldogs pull off the rebound. Eversole off to Cottle. Bulldogs. Cottle goes behind his back, ill-advised, and Eversole going to commit the foul to prevent the fast break. Calling for the intentional foul. Hey, if you get your hand on the ball, it don't matter, Greg.
Exactly, Dan.
3:17 on the clock. Hazard by 1 in the third.
Last 2 possessions, Joe, get a great look from Combs. He's going to knock those one down. But Cottle, I know he would want to have that play back right there. It's kind of uncharacteristic from him.
Stone, left side. Back to him. He's going to fire the 3. Right side, no good. Rebounded. Up, no good. Blakeman fouled going to the free throw line. And look, the man, he has been firing them all night.
Yeah.
And if I just feel like these free throws, he sees these go in, he's going to be that much more dangerous the rest of the game.
Yeah, I mean, 4:15 in the first half, though, but he's seen a three-pointer go down, and the more and more confidence he gains, the more dangerous he's going to be here, Nathan. He's a guy they can't afford to have get hot here, but he can, though. He's a nice high school player.
He ties it up from the line, can take the lead here with 3:01 to go in the third. Free throw up. It is good, 35-34. Beverly into the game for Johnson. So now the Bulldogs undersized a little bit. We'll see how they play it. I would imagine they're going to space the floor, try to find some open shots for their guards. Or they're going to go run Cottle into the lane. He's cut off, though. Top of the key to Combs. Combs covered up by Stone. He's going to back up to the logo. Left side to Beverly. Back to Combs to the rack. He is met by Kiyate. Block. Up ahead to Blakeman. One-on-one. Can't get it to go. Ratliff with the D. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Stolen away. Blakeman. He's going to be fouled as I think Rich Beverly just kind of tripped him from the ground. Now that's how you can get an intentional foul call. You got to be careful.
Well, I mean, these last two possessions, especially with Combs, I love the assertiveness and driving there. He's got to give a hard pump fake right there. That kid can get off the floor quick. But, in Hazard's, I mean, that is a play you want Dalton Combs to make. He's a great three-point shooter, but he's got to be more assertive going to the basket. Use that pump fake and finish.
I like what I mentioned they were going to spread the floor, try to find some wide open shots. What they did is they spread the floor, and then they'd run Eversole out of the paint and send a guard. And when once he took his man with him, it was just one-on-one with the guards. Yeah. Combs had a good look. Cottle was covered up, but just like it, a little wrinkle into the offense for the Bulldogs. And here comes the Dragons, Greene County with the basketball. James, left side to Blakeman. He's going to blow by Combs. Elevates with a jumper, 37-34. 3-point lead for Greene County. And here comes Hazard, 2:10 on the clock. Third quarter, Beverly with the basketball. They're down 3. He finds Cottle deep on the left wing. Combs has it, top of the key, finds Cottle coming off the screen. James closes out. Eversole posting up. They work it to Beverly. Left side, three-pointer on the way. No good. Rebounded by Kayate of the Dragons. And here comes Stone. Stone, right side, Marr. Nobody picks him up. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Eversole. Eversole, one-on-one up the left side, but now he's triple-teamed all of a sudden.
Hazard just needs to be patient right here. Very important possession.
Beverly into the lane, drives it back out. 1:25 on the clock. Third quarter, 37-34, Greene County. Hazard with the basketball. Top of the key, left side to Combs. Combs down low to Eversole. Eversole pump fake up and in. 36-37. Lead down to 1 with 1:10 to play in the third.
It's just what an offensive prowess right there from Hazard. A great set there for Eversole. That's your bread and butter, my friend.
Stone with it deep on the right side. Getting the instructions from the coach. Here we go. Willis to the right of Stone. Stone going to dribble this down. Hazard's not going to come out and guard him. They may hold it for the last shot.
I'll tell you, that's what, a scorer like Blakeman there, kind of each possession gaining his confidence right here is very scary if you're a Hazard Bulldog fan. And look for them to try to run something to him here in this last set.
25 seconds on the clock. 37-36 Greene County. 20 seconds. Hazard not going to come out and force the issue. Stone dribbling it out. 14 seconds to go. They work it to the corner. Back to Stone, right wing. Beverly hounding him. Right side. Knocked away. Beverly with the basketball. 3 seconds on the clock. He throws the dime up and in. Ratliff at the buzzer. Bulldogs lead it by 1 after 3. 38-37. We'll be back. All-A State Tournament on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Whether you need a physical, a dental cleaning, a vaccine, or a wellness check, expert healthcare for your family is closer than you think. At the award-winning UK North Fork Valley Community Health Center in Hazard, our providers offer affordable, comprehensive care, regardless of income or ability to pay. Winner of 6 HRSA quality awards, UK North Fork Valley Community Health Center provides expert care close to home. To learn more or schedule an appointment, visit ukhealthcare.com/trust.
Looking for fast, easy, and secure electronic banking? Community Trust Bank has a wide variety of banking services to meet your needs, including internet banking, bill pay, and mobile banking. We now have even more great services like Apple Pay and Google Pay. Make payments directly from your smartphone. And Zelle, a fast, easy, secure way to send and receive money from your smartphone. Visit us on the internet at ctbi.com or stop by and see us at one of our 79 branch offices.
Community Trust Bank. Building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back, folks. 38-37. Hazard by 1 after Beverly throws the dime to Ratliff across the key after the steal. Gives them a little boost going into the fourth. This is as close as it gets.
Ridge Beverly, though, just doing what, man, he's been doing a long time. I trust that kid so much just as a basketball fan. And Ratliff, I love his aggressiveness here. What a great finish.
Bulldogs with the basketball, 1-point lead, 7:50 on the clock. Down low to Johnson. Johnson back to the basket. He goes to work, blocked by Greene County. Blakeman there, and here we go. Hazard retains possession. Ratliff has it deep on the right wing, guarded by Willis. He goes cross court. They work it down to Johnson again. They're going to attack Blakeman with Johnson. Baby hook won't go. 30. Greene County in a hurry, misses the layup, rebound goes to the Bulldogs. Scramble for it. Greene County comes out of there with it. There's call on the floor, and we'll see. Looks like it's going to go to Hazard. Greene County fans not happy.
Hazard got lucky there. I mean, they have got to crash the basket. And down here, Tucker Johnson made a heck of a move inside. I mean, don't give up on him. Go back to him. That was a great
Beverly
move.
falls down, finds Ratliff. Ratliff, it's going to be timeout Hazard. We'll take it with him, folks. 7:10 to play here in regulation. 38-37 Bulldogs on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
What's in a name anyway? Well, our answer is everything. Because we're the store that puts our promise to you right in our name. Save-A-Lot Food Stores. Now, Save-A-Lot isn't just a name we pick for ourselves. It's a name we've earned by bringing you only the best grocery items, freshest produce, and quality meat available at the best possible value every day. That's Save-A-Lot.
Save money at your local Save-A-Lot store in Hazard and in Hayden.
Take it.
We're back, folks, here on the East Kentucky Sports Network. Hazard with a 1-point lead and the basketball. Had to call a timeout there, Greg, to avoid the turnover.
That's a great call by Coach Holland right there, but you're going to see this down the stretch. I mean, Greene County's going to be relentless as we play these last 7 minutes out.
Here we go. 7 minutes to go in the fourth. 1-point lead, Beverly with Cottle to the high post, kicks it back to Beverly, gets it down low to Eversole. Eversole posting up Blakeman, drop step up off the glass, can't get it to go. Blakeman is a wall down there, stolen away by Eversole, up and in. 40-37 Bulldogs, 6:38 to play in the fourth.
Never give up on the play. Good job, Evan Eversole. What a monster of a game.
Top of the key, Blakeman, left side to Marr to James to the rack, up and in, 40-39, just slashing to the basket. Athletic move, cuts it to one with 6:18 to play.
Yeah, he is a promising big-time player, this guy is.
Cottle with the basketball for the Bulldogs, guarded by James. He goes right wing to Eversole. They swing it around to Beverly. Run it to Eversole in the paint, off the glass and in, 42-39.
Beautiful offense there, run to Eversole from the wing to the post all day long right there from Hazard.
Under 6 to play now. Blakeman fires the three. Tie ball game. 5:50 to go.
Man.
Timeout. We'll take it with them back in 30 seconds. Knotted up at 42 on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Mine Service Company, a trusted name for quality mine supplies, is happy to announce the opening of their new hydraulic hose division. Now you won't have to travel abroad to get hoses and fittings. Located on Highway 15 South, on Willie's Way across from Applebee's in Hazard. Everything you'll need to get up and running. They even have hoses and fittings for Cat, Volvo, and Komatsu heavy equipment. Trusted for over 100 years in the mining industry. And now bringing you quality products in their new hydraulic hose division in Hazard. Mine Service Company.
We're back, folks, here on the East Kentucky Sports Network. All A state tournament first round from Brescia University here in Owensboro, Kentucky. We have a barn burner on our hands. 42 all tied up with 5:49 to play. Bulldogs basketball and the Greene County Dragons applying full court pressure.
We knew this was coming, Nathan.
Into Beverly. Beverly beats one. Look, and foul from behind as looking for the back tap. Greene County fans don't like it.
Now, what you love about Ridge Beverly, keeps that ball ahead of him, too, Nathan, right there. Doesn't keep it on the hip.
Here we go, into Johnson. Johnson hands it off to Eversole. Left wing finds Trace Kincaid. They work it to Ridge Beverly, left wing. He's guarded by Mark. Beverly to his right. Top of the key now, backed up to the logo. Right wing to Seth Cottle. Double team. He gets out of there. Tapped from behind. Stolen away. Marr with it on a breakaway. They lead it 44-42 with 5:18 to play in the fourth quarter.
That's something we knew was coming. This run and jump was causing Hazard trouble.
Yep. Oh, and Eversole nearly loses it. He goes to the basket, off the window and in, and the foul. 44 with 5:05 to play. He was dead to rights next to the sideline. He just puts his head down and puts it in the basket.
Taking a note from the James Brown song, It's a Man's World. Well, right there you see it's Evan Eversole.
Free throw good, 45-44. Bulldogs back on top with 5 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. Blakeman left side to Marr. Back to Blakeman. Blakeman right side to Stone. Stone back to Blakeman. Just working it around the three-point line. They go high post. Over to Stone. Pump fake to Blakeman. Three straight away. No good. James, the athlete, tracks down the offensive rebound. 4:45 on the clock. Marr for three from the corner. Rattles it in. 47-45. Bulldogs trail by 2. 4:35 to go in the fourth quarter. Cottle with the basketball. They break the press in a hurry.
Now Hazard right here really controlling the pressure right now.
Cottle to Tucker Johnson, left wing to Kincaid, top of the key. Dribbles, finds Cottle. Cottle harassed by Mark. Eversole trying to post up Kayate. They work it around the three-point line. They find Eversole. Working on Kayate. Off to the dump off to Johnson. Tie ball game, 47-47. They double team Eversole. Eversole hits the open man to tie it up with 4 minutes to play.
That's beautiful basketball, Nathan, right there.
High post to James. James face up with Eversole. Gets the bump. Fouled. Going to the free throw line. That's just a tough move.
Well, you got to have some defensive help right there, too. James, a hard contain from that free throw line in there. So athletic. And he can really put a hurting on you inside that paint. But Hazard's got to collapse on him, but got to be aware of these shooters here, Blakeman and Marr.
James to the free throw line for the lead. Makes it 48-47 with 3:51 to play here in the fourth. Another free throw coming for James. Finish, Greg.
Oh, man, this is everything you could ever want.
Missed free throw, offensive rebound. Stone for three. No good. Rebounded by Blakeman. Another offensive rebound. Stone passes on the three to James. Top of the key. Looking over the 2-3 zone. Got Beverly in front of him. Kincaid to his right. 3:35 on the clock. Right side to Stone. Stone's going to move over to the logo.
Be aware of Marr and Blakeman.
They go cross court to Marr. Marr puts it on the floor. Teardrop can't get it to go. Kuyate offensive board up and in. 50-47. That's the first time he's really stuck one back in on the Bulldogs tonight.
But Hazard's really got to seal these offensive players here to get a rebound. They're really struggling.
Ooh. Back tapped out of bounds, but it's going to stay with the Bulldogs. 3:08 on the clock. Bulldogs trail by 3. Need a bucket, Greg.
Yeah, it's Evan Eversole time, my friends. This is what Hazard has done all season long. When we get in a crunch, you give it to Eversole.
I'll get it to him. He's working on Kuyate. Oh, Kuyate tries to draw the offensive foul. Eversole puts it in right over top of it. 50-49 timeout. We'll keep it here. Down to 1 point lead. A lot of contact there, but it was a flop, my friend. It was a flop.
It was.
You know what I mean?
And kudos to this officiating team right here. Big-time officials we got here in this game right here. And two big-time athletes right there, Conte and Eversole going at it. I mean, that's why people drove 300 miles today to see that type of play right there. So my hat's off to the officials for letting the kids play.
Yeah, puts the shoulder down. And here's the thing. They were both it was shoulder to chest. I think you got to be, as long as you're going straight forward and not lowering the boom on them. But look, you don't take two of those, and then on the third one, you completely fall over.
That's true.
It's a little bit of a acting job, but I mean, there's a lot of, it's a gutsy play because there's some officials that'll call that.
We see that. I mean, But, like I said, this is the premier game in the state, and this crew that they've assigned here tonight has lived up to their ability as well. I mean, 50-49, 3 minutes now. This is incredible, Nathan. This is you thank God you can be a part of, witnessing something like this. This is Kentucky high school basketball at its best.
Yeah, 2:59 on the clock. 50-49. Greene County leads it by 1. They will have the basketball. Hazard going to back up in that zone. And if you're Greene County, you can't just hold on to this and try to run the clock out. They tried to do that at the end of the third and gave up the lead.
Yep.
They're going to James high post. He's working on Cottle. Tries to force something up. He's going to be fouled. And we'll see if he's headed to the free throw line, or it looked to me like a pass, Greg, but I think they're going to give him the shot attempt.
They're going to give him the shot attempt, and his creativity.
No, they're not.
They're not.
I thought they were calling him to throw it in, but they're going to pull all the Dragons off the free throw line to talk to the coach.
Yeah.
Free throw up, no good. 50-49. He missed his last one too, but they got the offensive board. Chance to push it to a 2-point lead here if James can get it to go from the free throw line.
Hazard's got to seal out these rebounders right here. Very important. If he misses, you got to get this rebound.
Free throw up and in, 51-49. Eversole inbounds to Cottle. A little token pressure. And here comes Beverly for the Bulldogs. They cross the timeline. He's setting things up.
Like I said, it's Eversole time, my friends. You have got to get him anywhere you can around that box.
Cottle down low to Eversole. He's going to go to work on Kiyate. Drop step, forces it up, can't get it to go. Rebounded by the Bulldogs. Coach Holland wanted the foul call. 2:18 to play. Here comes Marr. Drops, jump step, going to go to the free throw line. That's a college move right there. He probably covered about 15 feet with the jump step.
Yeah. I mean, this kid is very impressive. I mean, there's a reason why this team is considered, even in the regional play going into the state tournament, one of the top 2 teams, and they're fun to watch.
Free throw up and in, 52-49. We're going to send James and Blakeman. Well, they're going to send Blakeman into the backcourt. James going to cover Beverly.
This team very physical, Nathan. Greene County, probably the most physical team Hazard will see all year long.
Free throw up and in, 53-49. 2-possession game now with 2:13 to play. Bulldogs need a bucket.
Yeah, no time to panic. Just be safe.
Beverly crosses the half-court line. He is double-teamed. Looking for help. Finds Cottle. He is double-teamed, and he's going to try to dribble out of there. Draws the foul, and that's a veteran move.
That's a veteran move right there. Beverly and Cottle so, sure-handed. But this is something I point to. Maybe we could see Dalton Combs and maybe flash to that free throw line and three-point line there, too, and break up some of that pressure.
It's going to be a timeout. We're going to keep it here. 53-49, because this is game time right here, Greg.
It is. I mean, I still think everything needs to go through Eversole. If you're just a basketball fan here, you want to see that. And the good thing about him, if they collapse on him, you've got Kincaid now and Combs in the game, 2 lethal shooters. The Cottle's capable of shooting, and I still believe Beverly can be a guy, too, heading down the stretch, can step in there and hit a 3.
That Breathitt County game, it was the game plan just to not even guard Beverly from 3. And they were content to just back up. Look, if you back up and let the playmaker pick where he wants to go with it, that can be deadly too.
Absolutely.
And we'll see what. But Greene County has the horses to just get up in his face.
I mean,
that's what they're doing.
They do. They've got 4 kids, 200 pounds or more, that can really cause a lot of fatigue on a post player throughout the game. But Eversole, I just love his fight and resolve.
53-49, 2 minutes to play. Combs gets it into Eversole, left wing. He finds Cottle, sets a screen for him. He's going to drive it, dribble it to the logo. Cottle working on it, splits 2, up off the glass, can't get it to go. Blakeman pulls down the rebound. Hazard needs a stop. To Stone, to Marr, And now Hazard going to have to come out and guard him.
Yeah, Hazard's really going to have to look to run and jump here and get a deflection.
Eventually going to have to put him on the free throw line. 1:30 on the clock, 53-49. Greene County. James with the basketball, got Cottle on him. They're going to send the double. Kincaid and Cottle. Oh, they lose it out of bounds. 1:20 to go. James takes his eye off the ball, and it's going to go out of bounds. So that's a costly turnover for Greene County, but if you're the Bulldogs, that's exactly what you need.
Yep. Coach Holland calling that double team right at the right moment right there, Nathan.
Here we go, Bulldogs need a bucket. Beverly, top of the key, screen to his right. He takes it. Back to Combs. Combs, guarded by Marr. He goes to his left to Ratliff. Ratliff, guarded by Marr. Tapped out of bounds by Stone. 1:01 on the clock. Going to stay with the Bulldogs, but they are being pushed out way past the three-point line. Got to find a way to get a bucket, Greg.
Yeah, Hazard's got to quit going lateral here and let's get some vertical movement toward the basketball. We're going downhill. We've got to get it to the basket.
Under a minute to go. Cottle with the basketball. Guarded by Kuyate. Down low to Eversole. He's double teamed. Off to Cottle. 4-3. Rattles it in. 53-52. 1 point deficit.
Man.
With 46.6 seconds to go, they go into Eversole. He had James behind him, Kuyate in front of him. They collapse for the double team. He hits Cottle for the three.
That's just a big-time all-state play right there from Evan Eversole. And we kind of thought that, speaking of going into the fourth quarter, that if those double teams are going to come, who's going to step up and hit those three? We talked to Cottle, Combs, Kincaid, Ratliff, Beverly, and that's just trusting your teammate right there. So that's a big-time play from the Hazard Bulldogs.
And if you're the Bulldogs, you've got timeouts. You're down one. If you can go, you got some time to try to force a turnover. If you don't get it, even if they hit both free throws, you're still in there. And you don't even need a three on the other end. You still got time. You still got opportunities. But you can't let too much time roll off of this clock before you put them on the free throw line.
No, I mean, you have really got to, take a chance, of really trying to deflect and get in that lane these first 10 seconds. But after that, who are you going to put on the line? Who's going to step up? Would think maybe you'll see Hazard coming out in a 2-2-1 or full court man-to-man.
Well, here's the thing.
See what happens.
They've been wanting to get the ball in James's hands. He's missed some free throws.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to make me a believer if I'm a Hazard basketball fan right now. They put him on the line.
They're going to have Blakeman and Marr bringing it up. They find Stone. Stone, triple team, stolen away by the Bulldogs. Ratliff in the backcourt. Finds Beverly. 34 seconds on the clock.
Be patient if you're Hazard here. Be patient.
They can take the lead with a bucket. They get it to Eversole, the man. 25 seconds. Guarded by Kuyate. Into the lane. Step back. Nails it. 54-53 with under 20 to play.
Goodness.
Here comes Greene County. Blakeman. Left side to Stone. 12 seconds. Blakeman, top of the key. 10 seconds. Driving on Combs. He picks up his dribble. Timeout with 6 seconds on the clock. Not going anywhere. Oh, my goodness.
Well, I would tell you why, that, Nathan, is Hazard basketball tournament. So many big-time plays made in All-A over the years. Sweet 16. And we almost come to expect it, don't we, man, that something like that happens.
Eversole had the ball close to the hash mark towards the half-court line. And he takes Kuyate into the painted area, steps back, nails the fadeaway to give the Bulldogs a 1-point lead, but they still got to play defense, and they can't foul.
And if you're Greene County, you've got some great options here, but, you've got to watch maybe, a pin back, a back screen, a lob, for Keontae, James, even Blakeman right there. But you've got to just contain here. You cannot gamble. You got to talk here. And the possession of the year, Nathan, right here for the Hazard Bulldogs, man.
Yeah. This is for the All-A tournament run. Everyone in the stands on their feet. We're on our feet. 6.1 seconds on the clock. Going to be ball out of bounds on the left side. Marr throwing it in. He finds James. 5 seconds to the rack. To Marr for the win. No good. The Bulldogs, 54-53, take down the Dragons in a classic here at the All-A Classic.
Zip March, man. This is unreal. That is his big-time play you'll see all year long from Hazard defensively. I mean, what great defense there, against James. And then all 5 Bulldogs crashing the backboard. Nathan, that's state championship quality win right there, my friend.
James got the ball.
Man.
Turned the corner, but the Bulldogs stayed straight up, forced him to make a tough shot. He couldn't do it this time. 54-53. We're going to take a break, come back, and shut this one down. Bulldogs moving on to the final 8 here at the All-A Classic on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
Your vintage helmet turns heads. Your leather jacket has more zippers than a blue jean factory. Your fingerless gloves fit you like a, well, no doubt about it. Owning a motorcycle makes you look cool, but insuring it with Kentucky Farm Bureau makes you look smart. You even get a multi-policy discount if you're already a Kentucky Farm Bureau customer. Kentucky Farm Bureau, now offering motorcycle insurance.
Visit or call Janet Smith, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agency Manager, or agents Major Gabbard and Chase Smith.
Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Little Flower Clinic, and Quantum Healthcare remind you that January is Cervical Cancer Awareness Month. Cervical cancer is most frequently diagnosed in women between the ages of 35 and 44. The 2 most important things you can do are to get the HPV vaccine if you're eligible and to be tested regularly. This January, we encourage you to learn more about cervical health and cervical cancer prevention and take those steps to help eliminate this preventable cancer. Contact the Women's Center at Quantum Healthcare at 436-0711 or call us at Little Flower Clinic 487-9505.
Trust is delivering on promises, and People's Bank and Trust has been doing exactly that. They have the planning and the resources you need to help you take advantage of opportunities. With all the technology you need to make banking easy, your success requires vision and the resources of a bank that's on your side. That's People's Bank and Trust of Hazard. They're here for you. People's Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Sometimes the world can be a scary place. When it comes to legal matters, most times it's hard to tell which way to turn. Trust the law office of David A. Johnson. Have you been injured? Car, coal truck, motorcycle accident, wrongful death? Insurance companies not willing to pay? David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson will fight for you. Located at 461 Main in Hazard, the best choice. Call 435-1552. Visit online at davidajohnsonlaw.com or on Facebook. This is an advertisement. Let's face it, in today's world, it's easy to get the feeling that the world is against you. So it's really nice to know that you do have someone on your side. The law offices of David A. Johnson. Accidents and injury law, personal injury, commercial vehicle accidents, criminal and capital offense cases, drug-related cases. David A. Johnson, Justin Noble, and Michael Johnson will fight for you. Call for a free consultation, 435-1552. Visit them at 461 Main Street in Hazard, online at davidajohnsonlaw.com or on Facebook. This is an advertisement.
We're back, folks. Final score 54-53. Hazard taking down Greene County in a classic. Evan Eversole will step back mid-range to win it by 1. He hit it with, I think, 12 seconds or so to go.
Yes.
And that's and it was off of Hazard trailed by 4, got back-to-back steals. A steal and a 3, and then a steal and a 2. And that,
all under a minute and 8 seconds. So
just looked bleak there for a second, but it's never over until it's over. Evan Eversole, player of the game, 22 points and 5 rebounds for the Bulldogs. Next to him was 14 points from Cottle. Those guys combining for 36 points, 6 for Kincaid, 4 for Ratliff, 3 for Beverly and Dalton Combs. Greene County led by Hayden Blakeman, 21 points, 12 points for Marr, 10 points for James, 5 apiece for Kuyate and Stone, and that all adds 54-53. We're going to be back tomorrow. Get ready because it's going to be a late tip. It is Hazard 8 p.m. Central Time tomorrow, so that's going to be 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock Hazard time. They will play the winner of the next game here. We won't be here for you. Just check it out. Clinton County versus Whitefield Academy. So that should be a good game coming up next. Clinton County 20-0, favored to win this one. And then that'll be to play. That'll be to go to the semis, and we'll bring you every game.
Yeah.
We cannot do video. They won't let us. We asked, and I promise you, unless you're looking at the official All-A video feed, which you have to pay money for, if you see any links pop up on our Facebook page, it's just soulless bots that exist to steal your credit card information. Do not click the links. The only link you should click on is the WSGS Facebook, YouTube. Watch us. If you can find the official All-A feed. I know some people like to sync it up with us. I would, because listen, WSGS, we've been here with Hazard
71 years now.
for decades, working on a century. And we'll be here at the All-A in Owensboro as long as the Bulldogs are alive. So we'll be back tomorrow. May have some Perry Central Leslie County doubleheader too. So we'll see how all that works out.
Yeah, it's going to be a full night of basketball. If you're around town there, and like I said, 9 o'clock's the slate. But the way these games go, it's probably going to be more like 9:30 tomorrow night, Nathan. So what better way to kind of end your Friday night with Hazard a chance to move on to the semifinals? But this is one of the biggest wins Hazard's had in the last few years, Nathan, against this type of team, and advancing on into the All-A tournament. But it was a big boy game right there. I mean, a lot of great athletes out there. But we've said it all year long. Evan Eversole plays the game downhill. His poise and just the way he carries himself is one special athlete, and Hazard's lucky to have him.
Oh yeah, he did the damage tonight to the tune of 22 points, led all scorers, but the 2 points that mattered the most are the two that came in the last minute of the ball game to give the Bulldogs a 54-53 lead. Folks, we thank you for sticking with us. We will be back tomorrow, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern. May go on a little later. The way the schedule goes, it's games at 5, 6:30, 8. 5, 6:30, 8, and 9:30. So we're going to be up late out here, but we'll be back tomorrow night. Again, Evan Eversole, game-winning bucket for the Bulldogs to advance to the Final 8 of the All-A State Tournament here on the East Kentucky Sports Network.
This is WSGS. Crank it out 100,000 watts of power. The news is sponsored by People's Bank and Trust in Hazard.
From ABC News, I'm Michelle Franzen. In his first week in office, President Trump has signed a wave of executive orders, including 5 more today, declassifying records related to the assassinations of former President John F. Kennedy, his brother Robert F. Kennedy, and Martin Luther King Jr. The president also signed a directive to form a group to assess the digital assets market promoting cryptocurrency. His directive to limit birthright citizenship earlier this week already hitting a legal block.
The federal judge who was appointed to the bench by Ronald Reagan took less than 25 minutes to block President Trump's executive order on birthright citizenship. It's a temporary pause in lieu of more court hearings. The judge blasted the executive order as a clear violation of the 14th Amendment of the U.S. Constitution. Washington Attorney General Nicholas Brown says other challenges to the executive order are also moving forward.
Well, we will be back in court, as will many other people across the country.
Alex Stone, ABC News.
Drug maker Purdue Pharma and the Sackler family that owns it have agreed to boost their settlement to $7.4 billion to resolve a nationwide opioid litigation. The Supreme Court rejected a lower settlement deal last year. ABC's Aaron Katursky with more.